Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Safe Distance and Save Lives. That's right. Today we have with us Aracelli Hernadez. Aracelli is a financial investor and she is facing a lot of challenges during this time, as many others. So let's learn a lot more about Aracelli in this interview.
Thank you very much for having me here. I really appreciate the invite. Uh, just a little bit about myself. I'm a transition financial specialist, which basically helps. I specialize in helping single women, professional and divorced women to rearrange their finances. I'm also a real estate investor, so I'm not a realtor. My I invest in the U.S. exclusively. I do have property here in Canada as well, but mostly I invest in the US. To me, like everybody, nobody was expecting this lockdown. We had to basically adapt so much our lives have changed, but I think it is necessary to have it. So my day-to-day work is always meeting people, right? Always meeting people, going to networking events. So you can tell now that my life is completely changed, right? So now adapting from being outside all the time in events, networking meetings, meeting people one-on-one, meeting clients at their home, all of that completely changed. So now it's either we're a phone call, we're doing video calls, video conference just like this one, to try to avoid to be in touch with people and just going out for very basic necessities, correct? So during these times, what I'm doing with my clients is just keeping in touch via phone and also doing Zoom calls, answering their questions if they have any. A lot of people right now are very afraid. The market obviously has come down, and we all have to go through. Obviously, the market is responding according to what is happening right now. Every time there is a pandemic, anything that is of catastrophic effects, like 9/11 or SARS or the tsunamis, they always will affect the market, but the market will always come back.
I would like to know now about your financial management, especially you are an investor and we are going through a very difficult time. How can you help these very people come out through these kind of situations? And what are you doing in this field?
Well, Malika, the market in general, whether your investor profile is different from other people, obviously all of that, it depends on your time horizon when you are expecting to retire or saving for. So all of the markets right now are down, and this will continue to be like that for a while until we kind of recover from the pandemic, until they find a cure, until everybody goes back to work. Because obviously, you know what, we have been affected because people are not working, whether they have been laid off, whether they are taking voluntary employment insurance to be away, or because they're not able to do it at the offices. So there is many things that are happening right now that people are losing income, or they're temporarily losing income. So therefore, obviously, the purchasing power and the things that we normally would buy, it stops, right? So it always will affect the market. However, this thing will not last, or we're hoping that it will not last long. I'm also doing a lot of webinars because the insurance companies are changing the way the business is going to try to get everybody to do a non-face-to-face transaction.
Thank you so much for sharing. That was so epic, really. I think many of them are right now looking for those kind of advice as to how can we survive in such situations.
I would just, if you want me to use one word, the word that I would choose would be attune. And attune basically means climatize and adapt. And as humans, sometimes we're not very easy to adapt. So take that opportunity to attune, to make peace, to adapt, and to acclimatize to what we're doing. more important than anything is to be positive. That's basically my message, Malika.